Similar to many other languages, we have number being the whole number and float being the number with a decimal value. All of the operations work the same way in many other languages, except that we do not have exponent operator in Vimscript, so you cannot do this. So that is one thing to keep in mind. So if you're coming from Ruby or Python, you're used to doing this, but it does not have that in Vimscript. And as for division, it drops the decimal value. So when we echo, we can see that it's not 3.333, it is just 3. So if you want to force the calculation to be float, then we just make one of the value to a float. Then it will force all of the calculations to be float. So what happens is, when there are multiple types in the calculation, all of the numbers are converted to float. So you only need to make one of the value to be a float, then all of the other numbers are automatically converted to floating numbers. Now, after doing some calculation, if you want to force the floating numbers back to number, then you can use the function float to number. Then you can see that it is back to 3. And remember that this one does not round up ever, so we can plus here 0.5 and it becomes 3.8 here, but it is not 4, it's 3, so it always rounds down. So all in all, numbers, float, and calculations are very similar to many other languages, except that we do not have exponent, and I don't think we have any rounding functions in Vimscript either.